Three, two, one.
Hi, this is Genesis, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So George Kambosos Jr. just got a very impressive win over Lee Selby this past weekend with all these fights that took place, and he is now Teofimo Lopez's mandatory challenger. Now, for those of you guys who haven't heard of George Kambosos, this is not just some typical no-name mandatory. He's a really talented fighter that is a threat to Teofimo Lopez. He has a high boxing IQ, he's slick, he has speed, and he has power. On top of that, he's coming off of 2 big wins in a row. Before he beat Lee Selby, he beat Mickey Bay. But in the Lee Selby fight, it was a chess match where you had the shorter George Kambosos outboxing the tall boxer Lee Selby. Lee did good in the first half of the fight. The first couple of rounds, maybe the first 4 rounds, it was more competitive. And then George, he took over in the second half. So when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, he has a lot of decisions to make right now. There's absolutely no reason for him to move up to 140 when he has all of these young lions in his own division. You got Tank Davis, who just got knockout of the year over Leo Santa Cruz. Now you have his mandatory George Kambosos, another undefeated young lion. And then you have Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. So if Lopez can still make the weight at 135, there's no reason for him to move up to 140 right now. And Lopez had already confirmed after the Loma fight that he can still easily make 135. In fact, Lopez, he said he wants either Tank Davis or Devin Haney before he moves up to 140. And then he said he doesn't think they will step to the table. Let's see if Lopez really meant that when he said that. But once again, if Lopez is not going to fight Tank or Devin Haney next, I would love to see him fight against his mandatory George Kambosos, because I think that would be a very, very competitive fight. But if T.O. did decide to surprise the boxing world and just abandon the division, then that would change the landscape of boxing again. And then Kambosos would have to fight someone in the IBF top 10. You got another fighter this past weekend that also fought. He knocked out Diego Magdaleno. I believe it was in the 3rd round. So he could actually get that assignment to fight against Kambosos for the vacated belt, should Lopez vacate the belt. And then you have another fighter that's ranked right behind Lee Selby, and that's Gustavo Lemos. He's an undefeated fighter. So there's a lot of options. It all depends on what Lopez decides to do. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. What's going on, guys? You know, I've always wanted to find a second source of income. And I've always wanted to learn about stocks and trades because I've heard so much good stuff about it. So I finally found a way to do it. And now I'm learning from 6, 7, 8-figure traders. So not only am I learning from them, but the most important thing is I get to copy their trade. So I get to earn while I learn. Now, if you want the full details, click on the link below so you can learn while you copy and paste their trades. And just understand this, guys, just by watching the video, you're doing a great job of supporting my channel, and I appreciate it. And the craziest thing about doing this trading is you can do it anywhere. All you need is an internet connection, and you can do it just with your phone. So if you want to learn how to make a second income alongside me without having to pitch, sell, or recruit, go ahead and click on the link below, and I'll see you inside. Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. Basically, you will end up with a haircut shape up or an edge up. What they do is they tattoo small dots that look like hair follicles in the areas where you have lost your hair and then blend it with your existing hair. You can even choose what type of hairline you want, hard shape up or soft and natural finish. And to maintain it, all you gotta do is shave your hair every few days, which is something you already were probably doing anyway. So if you wanna get this hookup for my brothers out there in the UK and Europe, make sure you check out the Scalp This on Instagram. And for my brothers out there in the States, make sure you go ahead and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. And when you go on their pages, you can see for yourself what these guys look like before. I mean, these guys are literally hair magicians. I've never seen anything like this before, but all I can tell you guys is this a serious game changer for us men. So make sure you get in contact with Scalptus and Scalp Carolinas on Instagram.